And you know what? If we're already talking about the Milwaukee Bucks, let's move on to a superstar Bucks player's storyline. I'm not going to reveal the player yet. You'll have to guess throughout the story. So the player we're talking about is an absolute megastar. He was drafted 6 years ago and today he's one of the best players in the league, if not the best. Multiple All-Star appearances. He won the MVP last year. He also made a couple NBA first and second teams. And for the last 3 years, he led his team to the playoffs. Due to not having a proven solid supporting cast, he didn't win a ring on those playoff trips, including a heartbreaking Game 7 loss to the Boston Celtics. So, due to the front office not surrounding their star with a great supporting cast, trade rumors for that player started to rise. So, who am I talking about? Is it Giannis Antetokounmpo? Actually, no, I'm not talking about him. The player in question is the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar during the 1975 season. But does it sound similar to Giannis' case? I'll first finish the story. So in 1971, Kareem won his first ring with an aging Hall of Famer, Oscar Robertson. Even though Kareem was winning MVP every year, averaging 30 plus points per game. After the 1972 season, Robertson's numbers dropped significantly. And then Kareem was the only star on his team, and he was playing with a bad supporting cast. Kareem got frustrated. He couldn't lead his team alone, on his back, to a championship. Then, in 1975, Kareem requested for a trade out of Milwaukee. And as you know, Kareem was traded to the Lakers, and there he won 4 more championships in LA. So, why am I telling you this story? I truly believe, history repeats itself. Now, in present time, Giannis Antetokounmpo is pretty much in the same situation. Let's look at the Bucks starting 5, Giannis' supporting cast. So there's Dante DiVincenzo, 9 points per game. I'd say pretty mediocre. You got Brook Lopez, the center, 11 points per game, and that's okay, I guess. You have Wesley Matthews, 7 points per game. I'd say that's pretty bad. And Eric Bledsoe, who isn't joining the bubble, he had a solid 15 points per game this season. And yeah, I know you're thinking about it. Yes, Giannis plays with another fellow All-Star, Chris Middleton, a pretty good player, averaging 21 points per game this season. And yeah, he's more than a solid player. But even the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan, didn't win a championship with one other star. The first three-peat he had himself, Scottie Pippen, and Horace Grant. And the second three-peat he had himself, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. The Bucks front office hasn't surrounded their star with a championship-caliber supporting cast. Even last year, I think they had a better team with Nikola Mirotic and Malcolm Brogdon, and they still lost to the Kawhi Leonard-led Toronto Raptors in 6 games. If the Bucks don't win the NBA bubble championship, if I were Giannis, I'd request for a trade out of Milwaukee to a team who can provide me a better supporting cast. Just like what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did exactly 45 years ago.